Hi, my name is Risky, and have you ever wondered what happens if you mix a helmet, the art of origami, and a team of dedicated scientists to research for you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, well boom, you get the Foldable Motorcycle Helmet. Now our actual product is visualized. Now, you might think here, why would you need such a product? What use could it have? Or what are the actual logistics of it? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you right here. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is our business canvas model. You can see our key partners, key activities, value propositions, customer relationship, customer segments, and all the other things that goes into making sure that a business is functional, professional, and detailed oriented as possible. Now, don't worry, it looks complex and detailed, but I will make sure to go through it one by one. Hello, I am RIZKIAJI PUTRO, the Ideas Man. As you can see, for our key partners, we will focus primarily on our ride-sharing services. I believe that as Indonesian grows, the increase of ride-sharing services will also grow in tandem, mainly Gojek, Grab, and Maxim. If we can somehow learn to franchise our product with them, think of the potential opportunities and sales we could get. Now, this is in the actual customer side of it, but what about in the production? Now, I present to you our established motorcycle helmet manufacturers, at least initially. We would contact companies such as KYT, Powergloss, AGV, and Shark. These are the actual distinguished companies that have years and years of experience in manufacturing helmet. We would ask them for their expertise, their production, and their ideas to make sure that our helmets can be as safe as possible, at least initially. We would like this aspect of our key partners to eventually phase away so we can have our own in-house production. But for the meantime, these are the ones we'd like to trust ourselves upon. And finally, our key partners, that would be our potential investors. These are the specialized in helping startups such as ourselves. Now, I've researched some here. These are the most distinguished in Indonesia, as you can see. Ideosource, that's a great company. They specialize in helping startups as well as the IMJ investment partners. They're more oriented towards products and helping us marketing towards product. 500 startups, as the name says, they are well known for helping startups, and Gree Ventures as well, Japanese companies that specializes as well in startups. All these startups you see before you all helped within Grab and Tokopedia and Bukalapak when they were starting out. So I'm sure they could lend us their expertise and help us as well. Hello, I'm RIZKIAJI PUTRO, CEO number 1. Hello, I'm Aji Rizky Utrop, CEO number 2. I'd like to discuss about the key activities our company will be focusing on. Mainly the research and development, our manufacturing, and our approval checks in both regulatory and safety approval. This is to make sure that our standards as a helmet company is up to par with worldwide regulations and mostly Indonesian regulations to ensure that when customers use it and ride it, the integrity of safety does not get compromised. And for the key resources, what makes our stuff useful, I would like to bring attention towards our intellectual property that are including but not limited to our patent designs for a foldable, durable, breathable helmet design. These are the phases it would take in order for it to fold, and this is our initial testing. We have developed a new material technology that achieves both flexibility and rigidity, ladies and gentlemen. This is very cutting-edge technology that I am sure no other competitor in our market has developed yet. And to ensure that such a precious technology does not get stolen, we have manufacturing facilities solely dedicated to producing our product to ensure that we have as much control of the production as much as possible, ladies and gentlemen. I am RIZKIAJI Putri, a business woman. Now, I would like to talk about our value propositions. We have 8 value propositions we'd like to bring forward to you. First of all is obviously safety. Safety is our number 1 priority. We would like to ensure that our helmet is safe for day-to-day use, safe for all types of environments and all types of scenarios when riding your motorcycle. Meaning that we would focus on the ease of accessibility so that anyone from office workers to university students to customers of ride services such as Grab and Gojek, they all can understand and use our helmets and its patented folding design. That brings us next to our ease of usability. When accounting for all the communities here, we need to make sure that our usability has to be easy to use. Thirdly, our design must be robust. This is to ensure that the design does not hinder or fail within day-to-day use. We need to ensure that our hinges and mechanisms inside does not fail in the event of a catastrophe or emergency. As mentioned before, this is a helmet and safety is our #1 priority, so ensure that it achieves those outcomes. Next, we go back to long-term product life. As it is a helmet, we want to ensure that our product can be used for as long as possible, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a gadget or a piece of technology that is to be replaced year by year. Most people, on average, keep their helmets for approximately 4 years and above, meaning that we need to ensure that every mechanism is self-sufficient and self-repairing to a certain degree. Sixth, we need to ensure that it is both cost-effective to produce, as this is favorable within economies of scale. We want to make sure these helmets are as cheap as they can possibly be, because we believe that everybody should have access to our product, as it is an essential thing for riding motorcycles, which 80% of Indonesians use as their main source of transport. 7. We need to make sure it has a great licensing capability. As mentioned before, we want to put Grab and Gojek into a licensing deal so that they can work with us and partner with us and fund us the funds necessary to keep producing this helmet at an operable cost, making sure that people understands it and making sure that the social impact of our investment is understood by our customers. Hola, my name is RIZKIAJI PUTRO, the one upside down. Hello, I'm also RIZKIAJI PUTRO, the one right side up. Both of us are going to discuss further on customer relationships and channels of distribution. Our first customer relationship is with the long-term contracts with rideshare companies as well as motorcycle helmet manufacturers. We believe that as time progresses, our deals with them will become more favorable. This could be in the sense of discounts or better materials or access to better facilities that they may provide to us in return for a more secure trade deal. Secondly, we would like to continue and establish more meaningful long-term relationships with our customers, as they are the ones who rely on our brand values of safety, excellence, and state-of-the-art technologies in order to further get ahead in front of the competition and support our product for their daily commute. Onward to the channels. Our first channel of distribution is through standard motorcycle helmet stores. You might stumble across them on your day-to-day commute, or when you're looking for one, they're never 1 or 2 kilometers away from your natural house. It is integral that we establish a channel of distribution with them so that people in remote areas or people who are not as technologically savvy are still able to purchase our products with relative ease. Our next channel of distribution is the natural integrated replacement plan with the ride-sharing services. With their default helmets, we would like to replace them with our own foldable helmet design. Let's have this as an example. If I was a Gojek driver, I wouldn't always want to hold on to a heavy, bulky helmet wherever I go. It's very inefficient and very unpractical for me. Now imagine that I have a foldable helmet. It's much more easier for me to hide or keep or hold wherever I go, and when the time comes and a customer comes to me, I could just unfold my helmet for them and they're free to wear and use it for their destination. Let's talk about our customer segments. Our main consumers are obviously the ones that would ride motorcycles on their day-to-day commute. This would be office workers, university students, or any other person who uses motorcycles as their primary source of transportation. Secondly, as we touched upon, are the ride service drivers. Thirdly, it would be other emerging tech and safety gears, such as helmets for bicycles, foldable helmets for mountain climbers, or other foldable gear for extreme sports enthusiasts. We understand that in such an extreme scenario, people would not rather hold bulky materials, but rather have something sleek and efficient, such as a folding helmet, to instantly wear and pack on the go. Fourth, are other companies that are interested in a flexible, modular, and rigid material. Right now, our technology is patented. In the future, we would like to share our technologies with other industries so that we may move forward in the future with a better, more efficient, cleaner, sleeker design. Time and time again, the market has proved that we would rather prefer things that are slim, portable, and easy to carry. Think of the iPhone or the laptop. Every generation of it has always constantly decreased in bulk. So, with the current market trends, we believe something as heavy and bulky as a helmet will also be projected towards that future. Last but not least, it would be other motorcycle helmet manufacturers. We could move the industry of motorcycle helmets far into the future with our design, and working together with other companies as well as providing competition with other companies is essential to creating better designs and safer designs for future generations. Hi, I am RIZKIAJI Putri. Last but not least, we would like to talk about our revenue streams as well as our cost structure. Now, our main source of revenue will come directly from fully integrated manufacturing. These will come directly through sales, and that is our main source of income for the moment. Our second main source of income will be through licensing, i.e. royalties. We would license our designs, our patented designs, with those ride-sharing companies so that they can produce it and keep them used for their customer base through Gojek, Grab, or Maxim, vice versa. Third is the company partnerships, but through equity deals. We would trade our equity in terms with Gojek and Grab for favorable cash flow, such that it could be used for further research and development. Fourth is one we are heavily researching on, which is direct to consumer. Ideally, we would like to sell our helmets directly to our consumers if possible. We believe that it is favorable in the long term to cut out the middleman such as AGV or Gojek or Grab and vice versa, so that we may further gain more revenue in the long term. 5 is the investment cash flow. This would be from the investment firms as mentioned before. These investment firms will keep giving us the funds necessary to further develop our product and make sure that it is the best possible product out there. And 6th, last but not least, is contract manufacturing. We would also accept contracts from companies from all over the world who might be interested in a foldable helmet design, because, ladies and gentlemen, foldable helmets aren't just for Indonesians, it's for Japan, South Korea, almost every country, Bangladesh, India, that uses motorcycles as their main form of transport. We would accept their government funds or any type of funds, such that if they want contract manufacturing to operate, they could contact us. Last but not least is the cost associated with running our company. We've identified 5 main points that needs to be addressed as our company progresses. Number 1 is a capital investment. As we are relying on investors, we need to pay them back eventually. So our number 1 priority would be to ensure that our investments and our investors are happy with the progress we produce. Second is the manufacturing cost associated with creating our product. As of this moment, we hope to decrease it eventually through economies of scale and through better resource trade deals as time progresses. Third is the licensing cost associated with giving our product towards companies such as Grab or Gojek. As they would require favorable outcomes, it means that we would have to sell them at a discounted price eventually. But as time progresses, we hope to make sure that our piece of the pie, so to say, is bigger within the licensing cost so that it's favorable to us and not them. Fourth is the marketing cost. Now, coming to an emerging market may be difficult as helmets are already established within Indonesia. After all, why would a person need a brand new helmet? Moreover, why would that helmet be more expensive than ones you could get at the store? This is what we need to overcome. We need to make sure that in the public eye, our product and our helmet specifically needs to be seen as something essential and not a luxury product, and that's what we hope our marketing department can do. Fifth, last but not least, equally as important, is the research and development costs. Creating a brand new material as well as a brand new patented design takes a lot of money, takes a lot of manpower, as well as a lot of effort. We hope in the long term, as our production methods get far more efficient and our production methods get far more easier, research and development costs will also decrease. So yeah, thank you so much for watching our comedy skit as well as the business model canvas video. Feel free to go to the executive summary presentation that we have prepared. And yeah, thank you once again.